Being a director of a limited company is an exciting thought. The title Company Director sounds impressive, and it's nice to be able to tell friends, family and colleagues that you are on the board of a company. However, taking on a directorship is a serious undertaking. It's a position of responsibility and trust, and as a result, there are a number of duties as well as legal and financial responsibilities. There can be legal consequences if you operate outside these rules and duties. First, let's look at the duties of a director. There may be some duties specific to your company, but there are 7 general duties that are included in the Companies Act 2006 that apply to all directors. Directors should be aware that they are personally subject to these statutory duties. These are listed in this module, so make yourself familiar with them. As well as this, as a separate legal entity, the company is subject to UK and European legislation with regard to how the business operates. These are known as statutory controls, and the directors are responsible for ensuring that the company complies with these statutory controls. As a company director, you also have certain financial and legal responsibilities. Although your accountant is likely to take care of the various filing requirements with Companies House and HM Revenue and Customs, remember, you are ultimately responsible for meeting the time limits and for ensuring that you keep and submit accurate records at all times. There are a number of responsibilities to do with filing and submitting records. You have to submit an annual return and annual accounts to Companies House every year, and a corporation tax return to HM Revenue and Customs, together with electronic payment for any taxes you owe. You have to let Companies House know of any changes in company personnel, changes to the company's registered office, and any shares allocation too. You also have to meet all tax obligations and ensure you pay all taxes and national insurance contributions to HM Revenue and Customs on time for both you and your employees. All directors must comply with legislation. This includes employment rules, discrimination law, and health and safety regulations. There's a requirement to maintain accurate company records as well. Finally, you must always trade solvently. That is, to always ensure that you are able to meet the financial obligations of the business and the company's tax liabilities. And you must always act in the interest of your shareholders and not do anything which may cause damage to the company. There's more detail in this module on each of these areas, and full information about directors' responsibilities are on the Companies House website or in the Companies Act 2006.